Coming up on UT 10 News in HD, Issue 2 is now in the voters' hands.
And we'll also follow a series of break-ins near campus.
Plus, Georgina White looks at the women's record-breaking playoffs. Your news in 10 minutes starts now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Rayvon Isaiah.
And I'm Cam Norton. Today is Election Day, and one of the most important issues on the ballot is Issue 2.
Kristen Rosendale was out talking to voters about the issue.
Issue 2 has been a hot debate topic across Ohio, and it all started with Senate Bill 5. If passed, Issue 2 will repeal the controversial changes made by SB 5, such as new limitations on collective bargaining and the introduction of performance-based pay for state workers. Senior Kelly Mazarant is worried about the future of teachers if the issue is passed.
If we lose our collective bargaining rights, that will give a lot of teachers no say, and we'll lose a lot of teachers, and there will be more cuts, and I already think teachers have it bad enough.
Junior Ryan Cornett voted yes on the issue last week.
I believe teachers and other government employees are receiving too many benefits, and I believe they need to pay some of those because our government doesn't have the funds right now to support that.
The result for today's vote will be revealed tonight. From the Lucas County Board of Elections office, I'm Kristen Rosendale for UT 10 News.
A series of break-ins have occurred off campus near UT. Ashley Decay has more on the story.
Over the past 2 weeks, about a dozen burglaries have been reported at Kenwood Gardens off Kendale and Aylesdale Road. The intruders are targeting first-floor apartments, breaking in through unlocked windows or cutting the screens and entering.
I don't believe that the criminals want to actually hurt any of the residents. They're looking for a quick payoff of some sort.
The intruder or intruders are stealing electronics, and in one case, a hole punch and stapler.
Police drive-thrus were increased, and if resident awareness was increased earlier on, these crimes may have been preventable.
Toledo police are still investigating. If you have any information or have seen anyone suspicious, call Crime Stoppers at 419-255-1111. For UT 10 News, I'm Ashley Decay.
The new parking system is not issuing tickets, and UT is losing money. The $175,000 system has been malfunctioning. As of November 5th, parking enforcement has issued 1,049 tickets, nearly 8,000 less than last year. UT has lost more than $347,000 in parking fines. President Lloyd Jacobs says they're working on the problem.
In the next week, warning tickets will be issued for people who are not complying. And at the end of that period, I think, and therefore in 10 days or so, real tickets with real fines will be issued.
Parking enforcement cannot confirm or deny if the system will be up and running in the next 10 days. Emergency responders will be getting to Toledoans faster.
Robin Ashton looked into a new technology that will reduce response times.
The location-based response system will provide more detailed information about locations on an interactive map.
If there's a handicapped person, or if it's a big structure where the utility shutoffs are, if there's any hazardous materials, all that information will be entered into this system.
The program will be used at the 911 dispatch center and in all emergency vehicle computers. The $728,000 system is being paid for by local 911 funds and a $196,000 state grant.
When a fire apparatus is out on the street and an incident comes in, we'll automatically be able to send the absolute closest rig to the incident, and that should save us vital time.
Lucas County is one of 75 counties in Ohio that will be using this new GPS system, which will be fully implemented in mid-2012. For UT 10 News, I'm Robin Ashton.
The UT Medical Center teamed up with the American Red Cross for a good cause. On November 3rd, faculty, students, and staff went to the Moore Center on the Health Science campus to donate blood. People had to register and pass a mini physical in order to donate. After giving blood, donors received snacks, refreshments, and a free t-shirt. The Red Cross was trying to collect at least 48 pints of blood.
Very important to try to continue to keep a regular scheduled donation to try to keep that supply up for our local hospitals.
1 pint of donated blood can help save up to 3 lives. Over the weekend, UT theater students had a chance to perform in a professional venue. The Department of Theater and Film presented a Shakespeare comedy in downtown Toledo. A Midsummer Night's Dream came to life in the historic Valentine Theater. The 108-year-old theater provided a large stage and unique experience for students.
They went really well. The energy was high. We had a full house a lot, so it was good. We had good audiences and good energy, and we had a lot of fun.
The theater students will return to the Center for Performing Arts on November 19th for their 24-hour play series.
The Rockets' battle against Northern Illinois started early. Last Tuesday, 4 UT band members were injured by a Husky football player just before the game. Jamal Bass, a freshman linebacker, was caught by ESPN cameras running over UT band members as the team entered the Glass Bowl. The football team was not supposed to enter the field until after the Rockets' marching band exited.
It was a complete shock to me. I didn't know what was happening at the moment. I was just running and then football players everywhere.
The injured band members were examined by emergency medical personnel.
My right arm hurt for a couple of days afterwards from hitting the ground.
Jamal Bass has been suspended from playing in this week's game against Bowling Green. And on Friday, one of the injured band members filed charges against the NIU player. Now here's Georgina White with your Rocket Sports.
I'm Georgina White, and this is your UT10 Sports. The swimming and diving team made a splish splash this weekend, but they weren't taking a bath. UT jumped right in to outswim their rivals, the Miami Redhawks. Rockets' Christina Nowens, Laura Lindsay, Beth Rogers, and Carly Harder gave UT the early advantage with a first-place finish in the 200 medley relay. Beth Rogers also grabbed a first place by an inch in the 100-yard butterfly with a time of 55 seconds. Christy Reichard was the top UT diver in the 1 meter with a third-place finish. The Rockets dominated Miami with the final score of 179 to 120, giving UT an overall record of 2-1. From the pool to the pitch, number 1 seed Toledo played in the MAC semifinals on Friday, and they were looking to knock off Buffalo. Buffalo's Katie Roberts scored the first goal of the game, putting Buffalo up 1-0. UT fires back as Nicole Jurgic kicks it to Kristen Lynn and gives the Rockets their first goal of the game. 2 minutes into the second half, Rachel MacLeod kicks one high and scores the second goal for the Rockets. 16 minutes into the second half, Nicole Jurgic weaves in and out of Buffalo players and buries a third goal into the net for the Rockets. UT wins the game with a score of 3-1. Sophomore Rachel MacLeod says it's been a season of firsts.
It feels great. It's my first time to actually be in a MAC championship game, and we're all so excited.
The Lady Rockets continued their battle for the MAC championship on Sunday in the final against number 3 seed Western Michigan. It was a back-and-forth game, but UT proved to be more aggressive with 14 shots on goal to Western Michigan's 4. The Rockets would finally make it happen 23 minutes into the second half. Rachel MacLeod kicks one past the Broncos, scoring the first and only goal of the game. UT shuts out the Broncos with a final score of 1-0, making them the 2011 MAC champions. The Lady Rockets are now the first team in MAC history to take home 4 tournament titles. 4 Rockets were named to this year's MAC All-Tournament team: Natalia Gatan, Anna Reynolds, Rachel MacLeod, and Kristen Lynn. Coach Brad Evans is humble about the championship win.
Obviously, we're super excited. I'm just so proud of our players for the work they've put in, not just this weekend, but the entire season. We earned the right to get to this point, but we're not guaranteed anything, and they finished the job with, I think, commitment, intelligence, and persistence, to be sure.
The women's first NCAA tournament game is November 12th against Marquette at 7 o'clock in Milwaukee.
Thanks, Gina. That's it for UT10 News. For all the latest breaking news from campus and bios from all UT10 reporters, go to our website, ut10news.com.
And you can always watch our award-winning newscasts on YouTube and Facebook, where you can get caught up on all of your campus news whenever you want. For Cam Norton, Georgina White, I'm Rayvon Isaiah. Have a great week and stay tuned for more news from your UT campus.